Hello all, I am Hareesh, working as an assistant professor, Nilambur, Amal College, as a logistics faculty. Today I am going to discuss topic Introduction to Logistics. Nowadays everybody knows what is logistics. Logistics simply means the movement of goods and services from the point of origin to the point of consumption, or it is a connecting link between the producers and customers. Then it is a movement of goods and services from the point of origin to the point of consumption. The main responsibility of logistics is the geographical positioning of raw materials, work in progress and finished goods at the lowest possible cost. Then we can identify these pictures. Introduction to logistics. We can see the different types of containers, different modes of transportation are here. Now everybody can easily identify what is logistics. All the logistics operations are completely related with the movement of goods and services from origin to destination. It is the connecting link between the producers and customers. Now we can see logistics is a part of supply chain management. It deals with the efficient forward and reverse flow of logistics, services and related information from the point of origin to the point of consumption according to the needs of customers. In other words, it refers to the overall process of managing how resources are acquired, stored and transported to their final destination. It simply means getting products and services where they are needed and when they are needed. Then we can illustrate with this an example. Logistics is a connecting link. This one is, suppose it's a customer, consumer, producer. When moving goods from producer to customer is known as forward logistics. Forward logistics. And moving products from when a customer purchasing a product after complaining or recycling, when a customer return the product to the company, this term is known as reverse logistics. When a producer selling product to the customer directly is known as forward logistics. When after using the product, a customer recycling or reselling the product to the producer or the manufacturer is known as reverse logistics. Now you can see what is actually really happening in logistics. It is when a manufacturer collecting the raw materials, then he will make the product and distribute, then wholesaler, retailer and end user. The whole process from the collecting the raw material to the final product, transferring to the company to customer is known as forward logistics. After using the product, when a customer return the product to a company for the purpose of recycling or reuse or repairing, this process is known as reverse logistics. It is one of the main theme of logistics. Logistics simply means the movement of goods and services from the point of origin to the point of consumption. Okay, this is the best example of logistics in the world. Each and every know logistics is a movement of goods and services. This is the first and foremost the basic example of logistics management. Mumbai Dabbawalas. I think somebody know this Dabbawalas. Dabbawalas means the professional food delivery system in Mumbai. A dabba means storage container. Dabba wala means a lunch box delivery man. In Hindi, a dabba means a lunch box or tiffin box. Dabba wala means the person who carry the boxes. Delivers home cooked meals to working professionally in all our cities in Mumbai. They are working in Mumbai street around. They are started operations in around 130 years. They are started operations in their origin 1819. Then initially they are 100 workers. Now they are around 5,000 plus members today working in Mumbai street and Mumbai areas. Region wise they are assigning duties to Dabbawalas. They are using some type of coloring code for analyzing or identifying the dabbas. Then nowadays each and every dabbawala serving 15 to 20 dabba in every day. In per day or one day, around 350,000 dabbawalas they are serving in every day. 350,000 deliveries per day. Approximately one dabbawala working in 9 hours. For delivering 350,000 dabbas, 0.1% reported chance of error in delivery. This is the best example of dedication of job and logistics. Now, we can discuss three terms: consignor, consignee, and consignment. Before going to the another terminologies in logistics, we have discussed these three terms: consignor, consignee, and consignment. The consignor is the person or party or company who send the product to the customers. The consignor is a person or company who send product to the consignee. In simple terms, consignor is like a seller or exporter. The person who export or sell or send product to the customer is known as consignor. Consignee is the person who will receive or buy the product from the market or receive the products from the consignor. The person who receives the products from the consignor is known as consignee. Consignment means the dispatch of goods by the consignor to the consignee for sale. When a consignor sell a remote to the consignee, this product is known as consignment. Meanwhile, consignor and consignee, there is a product. This is known as consignment. Okay. Nowadays, logistics operations we can classify logistics operations in domestic, international, inbound, and outbound logistics. In most of the cases, companies are using domestic and logistics operations, domestic and international logistics operations. What is domestic logistics? In domestic logistics simply means all the movement of logistics operations within the country only, not beyond our national borders. All the logistics and all the product movement operations are within the country only. For example, when a person selling product from Kerala to Gujarat, it's known as domestic logistics. Selling a product from Kerala to Gujarat, it's known as domestic logistics. Because all the operations are within the country, it is known as domestic logistics. Comparing to international logistics, domestic logistics is too easy and too simple. Because we can use our same currency, or most probably we can use the same legal problems, not affecting the domestic trade. Next one is international logistics. International logistics is a distribution of goods beyond the national boundaries. When a customer selling product from India to Dubai, is known as international logistics. It is the best example of international logistics is export and import. Next one is inbound logistics. Inbound logistics simply means when a supplier selling product to the company is known as inbound logistics. Inbound logistics brings supplies or materials into a business. When a product coming into a business, coming into a warehouse is known as inbound logistics. Then outbound logistics is just opposite to inbound logistics. Outbound logistics simply means moving product to the customer. When a company or producer selling final product to the customer is known as outbound logistics. Now we can see this kind of pictures. When you searching what is logistics in Google or any other online platform, then you can see this kind of ship and this kind of pictures. I just briefly introduce this one. This is a container ship. Approximately two types of container ships are here: feeder vessels and mother vessels. A feeder vessel can carry 500 to 800 container boxes, or a mother vessel can carry around 10,000 20 equivalent foot unit containers. This is a container ship. Then this container ship can dump most probably 10,000 and above containers. This container is also known as dry storage containers. What is really logistics? The right product from the right quantity, right time, at the right reasonable cost. This is simply what is really logistics. What are the main objectives of logistics? Nowadays, logistics can use most of the companies are using the logistics for this kind of objectives to make available the right quantity at the right quality of product at the right place at the right time in the right condition. Logistics helps to make available the right quantity of product at the right quality at the right place at the right time at the right conditions. Another important point is every logistics company try to offer best services to customers. In each and every company focusing on serving the best services to consumers, because customer is the most important one. Next point is to reduce the cost of operations. I previously introduced what is logistics. Logistics simply means the movement of large enough goods from one person to another. Logistics operations are most commonly in bulk conditions, so we can reduce the cost of operations. Next point, to maintain transparency in operations. In all over the world, all the logistics companies are transparently operating, using the transparency in their operations. Next one, inventory reduction, quick response, minimum product damage. What are the main activities or functions of logistics? Then we can check this point. First one is order processing. The first and foremost important function of every logistics company is generating an order from the client or customer. A logistics company can generate order from within the country or outside the country. So first step in every logistics company is to order generation, order processing. Next one is material handling. Handling material means receiving, storing, is something like that is known as material handling. Most of the companies or warehouses are using material handling equipments like forklift, crane, stacker, etc. are mainly used for material handling. Next point is warehousing. One of the Most important point in every logistics company always use warehousing facility. A warehouse is a place where the goods are stored or kept. Without the help of a warehouse, a logistics company never can run successfully. A warehouse sometimes usually a plain building used for storage of goods. It is mainly located in nearness to port, highway, railway station, etc. for the convenient operations. Next one is inventory control or inventory management. Inventory is the most important factor in every logistics company. In other words, the success or failure of a company depends upon the inventory, proper inventory management. Inventory simply means unsold goods or stock. A company can carry or hold sufficient inventory in every time. The excess or shortage inventory, it's not possible. Next one is transportation. Transportation simply means the movement of goods, animals and products from one place to another. Transport, most commonly the different modes of transportation are used: road transportation, air transportation, rail transportation, then water transportation, shipping transportation, etc. are the different modes of transportation. In logistics industry, transportations are mainly one of the most inevitable part. Next one is packaging. Packaging, the word simply means packing helps to protect the goods from damages. While we transit a product, we must pack it, because while transit there must be a chance of damage or something else. So every product must be packed in properly. These are important main activities of logistics. Then customer service is another function of every logistics. Customer is the most important factor in every business. So all the logistics companies are try to provide best services to the customers. Next one is reverse logistics. Reverse logistics simply means when a customer returns the product to the company, back to the company is known as reverse logistics. Nowadays, most commonly companies are focusing on green logistics system. Green logistics simply means providing eco-friendly logistics services to the customers. For example, packing materials, company can use plastic covers. Instead of packing covers, instead of plastic, they can use paper covers, something else. What are the major pillars of logistics? A logistics company can survive with the following pillars. A company can follow the different types of pillars. The following are the major pillars of logistics. The success or failure of a logistics company depends upon the following pillars. Logistical network. A good logistics company have a good network around the world, because connection to the customs offices, connection to the transport businesses, connection to the warehouse companies, etc. A good network helps to operate in a more convenient way. Next one is transportation. So already discussed, transportation simply means movement of goods from one place to another. In transportation helps to moving. In most of the cases, road transportation, rail transportation, then airways, shipping transportation, etc. are used for moving goods from one place to another. Next one is information system. In every logistics company, a successful logistics company always maintain a good information system, because most of the orders are received, most of the mail are received in a computer or network system. So in every logistics company must try to maintain a good information system like internet, computers and something like that. Next one, inventory management. So inventory simply means stock or the goods. Inventory management is the most important part in every organization. Without inventory, nothing logistics. So warehousing. Warehousing simply means the storage space. It's a systematic storage space for keeping the goods. Next point, material handling. Material handling simply means receiving, storing, counting, packing and stored in an appropriate location. It's a material handling. Most of the cases, material handling, it's a difficult process in some type of organization. So in a easiest way of material handling, company can use the material handling equipments like forklift, crane, stacker, something like that. Next one is packaging. Packaging helps to protect the goods from damages. Packaging simply means wrapping paper cover on the material. Next, I am going to discuss the types of logistics. Then we can easily identify the types of logistics. First one is military logistics. I think everybody know what is military logistics. Actually, logistics is initiated or originated from the military operations. First time, military used the logistics system. Military used the logistics system for moving the weapons, medicines, doctors, water, food items, etc. to their territory. Next one is business logistics. Business logistics nowadays it is the best example of Amazon, Flipkart, etc. are doing their business logistics operations because they are purchasing the product and selling to the customers on a higher rate. It's known as business logistics. Next one is inbound and outbound logistics. When a supplier selling product to the company is known as inbound logistics. When a supplier selling product to the company is known as inbound logistics. When a company is selling product to the final customer is known as outbound logistics. Next point, procurement logistics. Procurement logistics simply means bringing or collecting the different varieties of products from all over the world. Procurement simply means purchasing or procuring different varieties of product. For example, me as a logistics coordinator or logistics manager, I am purchasing the carrot from the Chennai carrots from the China, carrots from the Hong Kong, India, then different countries. The next point, disposal logistics. Disposal logistics simply means disposing the product. Next point, green logistics. Green logistics is an emerging trend on ecosystem logistics. Companies are most probably using the green logistics or ecosystem nowadays because of the importance is improving day by day. Nowadays companies are using the paper covers, then electric vehicles for moving goods from one place to another. Next one is an event logistics. Event logistics is completely based on an event. For supporting an event, a company is supplying materials to the area. Material supplied to the area is known as an event logistics. For example, nowadays GWC supporting the FIFA World Cup. GWC supplying most of items to the stadium for the successful organization of a FIFA World Cup. It's the best example. Next point is emergency logistics. The word implies emergency means urgent. Nowadays most urgent cases, logistics operations are done on an urgency and emergency cases. Most of the cases emergency logistics are used for moving the natural calamities happen, then flood, earthquake, etc. Or the emergency goods are moving sometimes. In that case or that time, we can use the emergency logistics. Next one is service logistics. Service logistics simply means the word implies service means providing something. It's an intangible one. It's like banking services, university papers are moving from one place to another. This kind of logistics is known as service logistics. Next, I am going to discuss 7 R's of logistics. Before going to other area, we must analyze these 7 R's of logistics, 7 rights of logistics. Actually, logistics simply means selling right products at the right quantity, at the right condition, right place, right time, right customer, and right place. This is actually what is real logistics. When we answer a question, we actually use this kind of words. Actually, logistics means right product at the right quantity, at the right condition, at the right place, at the right time, at the right customer, at the right price. These are in medium or smallest or biggest company. Every company can follow this kind of 7 R's. When a company not follow these 7 R's, they will failure. When a company follow these 7 R's in every day, they can win. Okay, anyway, thank you.